it's being done with very little fanfare until the last 2 weeks, where Republicans like Gohmert and others, Issa and even Boehner, have said we're seeing lawlessness, we're seeing above the law. The president, is stonewalling. The attorney general really should probably be in jail for ignoring all these subpoenas. Anyone else would. And so finally people are calling it what it is. And when you enter into a great tyranny, you will not be able to defeat it unless you admit it. It'd be like if you got diagnosed with lung cancer, the most virulent, aggressive, metastasizing form, and they said, you've got a 20% chance to live if we cut it out right now, if it hasn't totally metastasized yet, but you have no chance, 100% death, if you don't cut this out of your lung. And you're like, oh, that's kind of scary. I don't want to admit that I've got lung cancer. That's kind of scary. I don't want to admit this has happened. It's like if you break your leg and a bone sticking out of the side of it. That's happened to me. And you're sitting there looking at it and you go, wow, my leg's really broken. It's really bleeding. This really hurts. I didn't say to myself, oh, no, my leg's not broken. I'm not going to be an extremist. This is an extreme act that just happened. No, it happened. Just like you see a car wreck and people flying out of the car dying. And then you pull over to try to help them and blood spraying everywhere out of people's necks and stuff. That just happened. That was real. When I was a kid visiting a pool party at my dad's dental office party at his office manager's house, they had the old-fashioned plate glass windows from the 50s, 60s, whatever it was. And I left my water gun outside. My dad goes, come on, we're leaving. He goes, running to get your water gun. And they just closed the door, and I ran right through it. Right through it, just slicing down to the bone of my arm and leg. Blood spraying all over the walls. You know what? That was an extreme event. It happened. And they didn't say, oh, son, you're fine. It's a mere flesh wound. We don't need to go to the hospital. No, they put pressure on it. They got me in the car. They drove me to the hospital. They said, do we call an ambulance? No, that takes more time. They're slow. Let's go. Where's the quickest hospital? Well, this one's right here, but it's probably not as good right now. This other one's cleaner and has better staff generally. Yes, I do a lot of work there wiring jaws from car wrecks. Let's get there. They got it done. They got me to the hospital. This country is bleeding out in front of us right now.